Hello, MB Moose Lover here, and been trying to get some turkey video of some toms here. No luck yet, but I was in a spot the other day and trying to call a turkey, and saw these whitetails here in the field, and was filming them there for a bit, and just want to make this video here about, you watch this doe, and she starts approaching me here, and it's just a little trick that I learned a long time ago. If you're photographing whitetails and you want to get them to come a little closer to you, or you want to get a little closer to them, it's kind of a pretty good method, and of course just want to stipulate that you don't try this in hunting season anywhere, of course, but I'm just basically I'll show here in a minute what I'm doing, but I've got video that I filmed years ago of bucks coming in and fields coming in really close, and and I'll show here in a bit that it actually works. If you're standing still, get the deer to come towards you, but not only that, you can use it to actually advance on them, which I'll do here in a minute. And I'll take my tripod and I'll actually keep picking it up and actually get closer to the deer. So it's kind of like decoying them in a way, except I'm not using a decoy. I am the decoy. And it'll only get you so far, but if you it does work if you want to try and bring them a little closer, or just keep them around at least so they don't spook while you're setting up, or when you're. It works great in a car if you're driving along the side of the road and you see a deer, on the edge of the side of the road in a ditch or something, or in a little field, and you want to snap some video or pictures with your camera or your phone. It works really well. You can just do it out the window, and it's just a Kleenex. That's it. And you don't wave it up in the air, or you'll give the alarm signal. So it's just watch what their tails do all the time, and it's just a little flick, and it pretty well tells the deer that you're not a threat. It just figures it's another deer that's just feeding along, because they're constantly moving their tails. And especially pretty soon when the flies get bad, they'll be doing, and you see him just flicking his tail every now and then. So that's all it is. It's just a relaxed, reaction, and you'll see here. I'm going to move my tripod ahead a bit. So originally I was about 150 yards away from these deer, and I closed that distance about half, so I got to about 75 yards from them without them spooking, and then they'd had enough. And this deer, she basically came towards me and then turned around and walked back and ended up right where I originally started filming her, and she just went back to feeding. So it just shows you, as I'm approaching her with the tripod, she does look up when I'm moving, but then I'm flicking the Kleenex, and then as I approach, she just basically calms down again. And I would never get away with this walking towards her, moving the tripod without the Kleenex. So I'm going to keep on trying with the turkeys, and had one spot this morning, and a bunch of gobblers, and they wouldn't come out. I was kind of trying to learn to call with my mouth with no call, just trying to do it myself, and I'd call and then they'd go crazy, and then but it ended up that I got a little frustrated. At the end of it, I went in the woods and there was one in a tree that flew down, and then my wife went to work and told me that there was a tom and 3 hens in a field next to where I was, and figures I was in that spot yesterday morning, and so just the way it goes, there was a tom strutting around 3 hens, and I was in the wrong spot. So we'll give her another go here and see. I'm not hunting turkeys. I'm just trying to get some on film. I never got any males last year at all. So, and this is when the doe just pretty well had it. She said that's enough. And there's the warning signal. So run for the hills or the gullies. Later.